All right. Hello, Professor. Sorry, my voice sounds a little weird. I'm a little sick. It's not COVID. I got tested. But my name is Connor McBurnett, and I'm from all over Texas. I was born up here near North Texas. I grew up all over in Central Texas. Um, but I guess I'd say I grew up mostly in the hill country. I grew up in a small town called Burnett. Um, it is my second year here at UNT, but I'm a junior now by credit, so that's awesome. Really happy about that. Um, I'm a kinesiology major with a concentration in K through 12 education. So, um, I grew up in a family of educators. Education always seemed like the field I would always go into. And in high school, I had some really excellent coaches, and that made me want to be a swim coach or a football coach, one of the two. I'm really not sure yet. I've been trying to decide that for a very long time. Um, but yeah, teaching and coaching and all that has just always been in my blood, and I'm really excited to get to go work with kids one day. And I want to hopefully beyond that take it to like the professional or collegiate level if that ever be possible. But I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. Um, I'm taking this class because it's required for the major, but I also am just really excited. I know we've already started because I'm kind of turning this in a little late, but I've really enjoyed the content so far. This is one of my favorite classes I've taken since coming to college, so I'm really excited to keep it going. Um, I'm most excited just to learn a lot about like how to teach physical education. It's it's exciting because I think that while I don't necessarily want to do physical education, I want to do maybe more like athletics, coaching type things. I think a lot of the stuff can be carried over, and maybe while you're working with some younger kids in physical education, especially a lot of the stuff that we've talked about in class, I think a lot of those things can be aged up and applied to older students. And so um, I think just learning little things, picking up teaching strategies from other people. I've always found that whenever I've had to teach anything, I go back to my best teachers and my best coaches, and I try to emulate what they did. And so, from the little bit that you've shown us, I think I'm going to try to emulate a lot of your style, and I think that'll just help me later on whenever I have a career. Anxious in this class? I wouldn't say I'm that anxious. I'm a chronic procrastinator. So I might be a little anxious. Look at me, I'm behind. I'm doing the first week stuff in the third or fourth week, I think. So that's a bit of a problem, but I think the barrier was having to sit down and make this video. So I think once I make this video, I'll be more willing to do my work. I just had to sit down and muscle through it. Um, so I'm not really that anxious about anything else. Maybe just staying on task. How am I coping with the pandemic and online learning? I think I'm doing pretty good. It's not my preferred method of learning. I like lectures. I like whenever a teacher stands up and just explains everything, and I can take notes at my own pace if I so choose, or if I choose not to, I can sometimes just memorize it, but that's, I guess, besides the point. So it's not my preferred method of learning. I don't love like sitting down and like looking through PowerPoints or something. I think it's better whenever somebody can explain something to me, because I like to pick up on like the little things that they mention that maybe help me remember things. But um, I mean, college hasn't been that hard, so I can't really complain too much. It's been fine, The pandemic itself, that's tough. I hate being alone, and there are times when it forces you to be alone. Like whenever I had to quarantine whenever I had COVID a couple months back. That wasn't fun, but we all gotta push through it, and I just think that you gotta have like a one day at a time mentality, see the big picture at the same time. So, I don't know, I'm pushing through it. And my hidden talent, I didn't think of this one ahead of time. I kind of just jumped into the video. I don't know if I have a hidden talent. I swam in high school, but that's not like a secret. I can touch my tongue with my nose. It's like to my nose and like stuff, but I don't know if I really want to show that on video. I could. You saw that, but I think this video is going on a bit long. 5 minutes seems like longer than what other kids would do. I feel like I was supposed to kind of rattle through these, but it is what it is. All right, I look forward to seeing you in class, and I look forward to continuing class. Thanks, Professor.